personal interpretations of people. Yeah. So that way, so we can rely on Sudama Prabhu's discourses on Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam to get benefit from the Parampara system. And Prabhuji is actively preaching in Germany from more than like 15-20 years now, since he's in Germany. And yeah, so we'll look forward to today's diving deep session. So please welcome Sudama Prabhu with loud chant of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ki Jai.
There are some couch seats available above. If someone wants, they can use that. Balcony. What is the price? I got one. More prasadam. Whoever sit up, they have to serve prasadam. That's what I understood. I think then, shall I move this side then? That is better. You take it out? I'll make it this side. Okay. Okay. That is what diving deep means. It has to dive too deep. Hare Krishna. Maybe from this side, this side. Here is okay. Can get Kirthan. How much time do we have? That's it. So if it's going to be long, then it's not me.
90 minutes.
Minimum. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी 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 यशोदनंदना व्रज जनरंजना यशोदनंदना व्रज जनरंजना यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना यमुना तीरा वनचारी 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 जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. जोर से Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, all the kids, all the kids, all the kids, only small kids. Loud again. Kids. Only kids. Loud. Now everyone else. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Now kids. Loud. जोर से. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Kids. Once again, kids. Now everyone else. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Now Mataji. Now kids. Mataji. Everyone. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Vijay Gauranga, Doyal Nitai, Vijay Gauranga, Jaya Doyal Nitai. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya 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 Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jagannatha पथगामी नयन पथगामी नयन पथगामी भवतु जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम जय श्री राधा माधव जी की जय। श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी जी की जय। श्री विजय गौरांग दयाल निताय की जय। श्री प्रहलाद लक्ष्मी नरसिंह भगवान की जय। ताय गौर प्रेमानंद। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कथा मह्यं ददति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतापदकमलान् श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणरघुनाथान्वितां तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सह गणललित श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वतीदेवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरद्विषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Yeah, there is a lot of space. You can sit here. There is a lot of. Why you want? Oh, you want to be far away? I have to speak louder. That's all. If you come more closer, all the kids can assemble here. Big kids also can come, but Uncle Chacha. Okay. Oh, Rahul Prabhu is here. And he's another big kid. Is Mataji fine? Okay. I try with the font size I have here. I hope he'll manage it. Okay. Yadyadacharati shreshtas tattat evetaro jana sayat paramanu kurute lokastat anuvartate yadyadacharati shreshtas tattat evetaro jana sayat paramanam kurute lokastat anuvartate यद्यत् आचरति श्रेष्ठस् तत्तद् एवेतरो जना स यत्परमाणं कुरुते लोकस्तद् अनुवर्तते. Who is so active, kid? Maybe I think you have to engage him. Yeah. We have right from a small kid, next kid, medium kid, big kid, all are kids here. See? Who would like to read? One from Prabhu? 321. Okay.
यद्यत् आचरति श्रेष्ठास्.
ये आचार नहीं है हाँ प्रभु आचार नहीं है आचरति
यद्यत् आचरति श्रेष्ठास्.
यद्यद् आचरति श्रेष्ठस्
तत्तद् एवेतरो जना
तत्तद् एवेतरो जना
स यत्परमाणं कुरुते
स यत्परमाणं कुरुते
लोकास्तद् अनुवर्तते.
लोकस्तद् अनुवर्तते. One from Mataji. Obviously. यद्यदाचरति श्रेष्ठस् तत्तदेवेतरो जना स यत्परमाणं कुरुते लोकस्तद् अनुवर्तते. Okay, one from kid. यद्यदाचरति श्रेष्ठस् तत्तद् एवेतरो जना स यत्परमाणं कुरुते लोकस्तद् अनुवर्तते. Okay. We go with the word-to-word translation and then get into this wonderful verse for the day. Yad yat, or shall I just read? Yeah, I just read because we are yet to start. Yadyat, whatever, acharati, he does, Shrestha, a respectable leader, Tat, that, Tat, and that alone, Eva, certainly, Itara, common, Jana, person, Sa, he, Yat, whichever, Pramanam, example, Kurute, does perform, Loka, all the world, Tat, that, Anuvartate, follows in the footsteps. Translation: whatever action a great man performs, common men follow. And whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues. Purport: people in general always require a leader who can teach the public by practical behavior. A leader cannot teach the public to stop smoking if he himself smokes. Lord Chaitanya said that a teacher should behave properly before he begins teaching. One who teaches in that way is called Acharya or the ideal teacher. Therefore, a teacher must follow the principles of Shastra, scripture, to teach the common man. The teacher cannot manufacture rules against the principles of revealed scriptures. The revealed scriptures like Manu Samhita and similar others are considered the standard books to be followed by human society. Thus, the leader's teaching should be based on the principles of such standard shastras. One who desires to improve himself must follow the standard rules as they are practiced by the great leaders, great teachers. The Srimad Bhagavatam also affirms that one should follow in the footsteps of great devotees, and that is the way of progress on the path of spiritual realization. The king or the executive head of a state, the father and the school teacher are considered to be natural leaders of the innocent people in general. All such natural leaders have a great responsibility to their dependents. Therefore, they must be conversant with standard books of moral and spiritual codes. Hare Krishna. So, I would like to start first with thanking Abhijit Prabhu, Mataji, for inviting us here. I think this is our first home program. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Of course, you thought 24 is lucky number, but 25 is a better choice, yeah. So because you have 12 months, and but thank you so much for inviting, and thank you all for coming. That shows that you all are very, very enthusiastic. I'll not spoil that because I'm speaking something from Bhagavad Gita on the strength of this verse and the blessings of Vaishnava Acharyas. The theme of the day is dive deeper, if I'm not wrong. Is it diving deeper or dive deep or dive deeper? Anyway, we want to just dive. The purpose is that I was thinking that after having very nice Sangamela festival in Golokadam, where His Holiness Sachinandan Maharaj brought us very important impetus for our sadhana, that we can improve, we can enhance our devotional life. We don't want to again float, but we want to go deep. We want to really make best of what we have picked up. Make best of it is possible when we really dive very, very deep. In what? I think Abhijit Prabhu, you might excuse me for not discussing a very important subject. When I asked Prabhuji, what would you like to hear for your Bhagavad Katha? He said something about Radharani. Yeah, there are two reasons. One, I'm not so qualified. This is one thing. The second thing I was thinking, to understand the mother of service. Yeah? Service personified mother, Srimati Radharani. Let's understand what is service. When we understand service, then the mercy is anyway coming that we can appreciate that we cannot do service without Radharani. There we will know everything, okay. Without Radharani we can't. So then we will learn more and more about glories of Srimati Radharani. Anyway, when Radhastami is coming by, then we'll prepare ourselves to come to that. And then today's session would be very, very serious one. I'm already giving a heads up, so I don't know if kids might be quite interested. I'm saying big kids, no? Small kids anyway are interested. Because to dive deep, we have to be very serious. I'll still try to keep it to my level so that it's not so hi-fi. And through this means, I'll also try to take something for my own benefit. Is everyone ready? Who is ready? So at least till now everyone heard. Now we check the next part. In the translation, this particular verse is saying a very important aspect, that one should have a role model. Usually we have a tendency that when everything is self-centered, we can have any number of role models. We will learn from everyone so that we always want to become number one. Yeah, isn't it? I want to know how Sachin plays, so let me learn that everything. Why? It is not because I have a passion, I have this great desire to master cricket. No, I want to become famous. I want. So in every field, what we may tend to do is we are so much self-centered, and in that self-centeredness, we are approaching our environment that is around us. So in that way, we are going to every expert in that field. We are picking all those things. And then what are we doing? If someone has a very strong left leg, they kick with the left leg. That's it. Right? Isn't it? No? I mean, not about you. In general, we see that tendency, right? We see a tendency where we learn from others. And after some time, we think that, okay, now I know better than them. And now I should have my own school. Everyone should come to my school. And in that way, what we do is that nature is more self-centered. Why? Why is it like that? Because first of all, we are so much selfish. And also the person whom we are following as a role model is also selfish. No? And let's take it very generic. Yeah? I'm not telling about the most selfless person. We are just talking about majority of, because we are living in Kali Yuga. In this age, if you take a survey, why are you doing this? If you ask 5 times why, the answer is at least clear. Yeah, it is for me. So what is happening is when we have a role model who is a cheater, Prabhupada writes that one is creating his own scriptures, one is writing his own things and saying, the world should look like this. After all, I have understood it everything. I have went to Rishabh Prabhu, I have went to, in the far, Rahul Prabhu is there. Yeah, I have, they are experts, they are best, they have patents and all these things, white papers, everything. Now, I have learnt everything from them. I am quoting them. I have quoted everyone and created my own storybook, Facebook, whatever. Isn't it? And in this, what are we doing? We are creating ourselves another guru. Yeah, after all, I am also a guru, right? You are guru, everyone is guru, but I am the best of all. Otherwise, there is no chance for my survival. That's why what happens is then there are a lot of conflicts. Why are the conflicts coming? Because we have a very strong desire to be recognized. The recognition should be whole and soul to me. I mean, there are so many examples we can go through, but I think we have seen the world enough that we understand how people are influenced by such desires. For example, a girl is going to a dance school. In India, if you go to a traditional South Indian school, nowadays I don't know, but traditional, a student should learn for at least 6 years before she can perform on the stage. 6 years. Do we have so much time? Come on. 6 years? Who can wait? And that too for the first show. And that too for whom are they doing? To the Lord. Oh my God. This is even, huh? One is not getting name, one is not getting fame immediately. Even if it is, I am doing for whom? To please the Lord. No, no, no. I don't want to go to that school. So the schools change. The people change, the schools change, we change the schools. In different ways, what are we trying to get whatever we want as soon as possible? We can always blame Kali Yuga, saying that the Kali Yuga is like that, what can I do? If Kali Yuga want me to, there is no choice, I have to become. And in this spirit, everywhere we are put under pressure, time pressure. How many of us feel the time pressure? Why are we under time pressure? Because we don't have tolerance. Isn't it? No? Just like we know that how is the cultivation done in today's world is about, you can put some, what do you call, grow more, and what do you call this, ureas and artificial fertilizers and all these things so that you can make it fast. Everything can be made fast. But transformation, a fast transformation which can go up can also fall. But again, because in Kali Yuga we don't have time, we also want what? Fast. We want fast and we want everlasting transformation. How many of us want that? What do we want? Fast. The best thing is forget time in that. Still question? If we want to have fast, which is a factor of time, and what is that everlasting, which is again a factor of time. Let's forget time. But then if I forget the time, then I can be quite lazy, isn't it? If there is no urgency, I can do it tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Yeah? No, but Lord has a system where He has fixed time. You use it or lose it. Isn't it? The time is given, yeah. Whatever the time is given, either we use it or if we don't use it, then we lose it. Now we should be very, very smart and clever to understand what is that if we do. What is that if we do, then it is everlasting and also fast. Everlasting again has its more to add to it. We need someone who has invented the wheel so that we don't want to reinvent the wheel. Right? We want to find a way out which is already there. Rather, we want to create our path. Usually we have a tendency to create our way because we want to prove to the world that I cracked the problems of this world. Isn't it? Dhruv, maybe you can come here. This side I'm not able to see properly, that's why. This is very interesting, that's why I'm putting you in the front. Huh? Very serious topic. No choice. So, some schools of thought are in the opinion that traditional way of learning takes a lot of time. Just like how many of us here from IT industry, we know that agile way of working is far better than waterfall. Waterfall already fell down, yeah. So we are more agile. I think agile is falling time to time, not only once. But anyway, so the understanding of a traditional way of learning, we think that we want to find a different way. Now we have a lot of technology advance. Maybe in those days there is no technology, right? There is no AI, there is no BI. What is BI? See? See? I don't have to say. PI? What is PI? Pi, 3.14. Huh? There are some performance index. See, all people are in this generation. I am pretty old. I'm telling for kids. So the point there is, we need to find. But I was telling about those schools which are telling that we should seek the truth. How do we seek the truth? One day you and me will have a nice cup of whatever drink you can take, I can take. We will sit together and then, Charnamrit. Yeah, after Charnamrit we will be flat. So, then we are just thinking, let's start seeking. What are we seeking? Let's see in the sky. Let's start counting how many stars are there. We want to seek something, right? The truth. Is the truth beyond the stars or with, which star? Is there a pattern there? The pattern is some zodiac sign. But what does that mean? Oh, there is some other guy who has thought about some zodiac sign. Let's bring things together. Huh? No, in that way, are we really fast? Huh? Jayant Prabhu is ready. He's saying, Prabhuji, I have a train, I have to go, I have to go, I have to go. I'm asking, which train is it? He said, whatever, let it come. First, I have to get into it. That's it. Why he want to seek? Once I was seeking also. I thought today there is no classes. I was in Mulheim, yeah, not this Mulheim. I'm Ruhr. I thought, what will I do going to my room? Anyway, I'm alone. Let's see nature. Let's explore. What is that? Seek. Once I was in a tram. Actually, I was lazy. Yeah? Instead of getting out of the tram, I thought, let me continue wherever it takes me. There is no seeker cap or all these things. So then I was in the tram. The Mulheim is very beautiful. Yeah? You should not miss it. So beautiful, so beautiful. Yeah, it's of course born people may feel bored, but it also has some heights. The tram is taking and the destination is airport. I was surprised. How can Mulheim have an airport? Anyway, I have no problem. I have a lot of time. Let me. So I was sitting. The tram was full at the Mulheim main station. Slowly people were going. The train is getting empty. I was still thinking, no problem for me. The tram will come back, right? If it stops there, then there is a problem. While I was going, I was seeing it was very nice, bright day. I wouldn't say sunny day. It was a bright day because I found it so nice. And all of a sudden, the tram went and stopped at a tram stop. My seeker mind started. Why? Because I saw a beautiful wall. a wall of maybe kind of 2 floors, hmm, and a small nice gate and big tall trees. Wow, I have seen this only in movies. My seeker cap thought, what is there? Maybe some shooting spot is there where I could check it out. I got down. Student free, na? You can again board anytime, no problem. I got down, crossed it, and then surprising. In Germany, something was free that you can go inside. Amazing, right? I went inside. It is even more beautiful than from outside. This big trees and all this, so nice, so beautiful. I started going more inside, where there were flowers, where there were candles, and then you can expect what is there inside it. Huh? Freedom. You already seeked already?
I have something close to my house which looks similar.
So
Beautiful here.
you don't have to seek. Huh? You were always seeking. Anyway, so that is also not the point. I started going anyway. I am a seeker, so I want to seek something. Na? I started doing what? I started reading the date of birth and date of death of the person who were on the. I was just calculating. I'm a poor at maths. They were living like 110 years. Huh? Nothing was below 90, 95. Everyone were living. I was thinking, maybe it's a studio. Huh? After all, there is nice candles and there is nice ambience and nice, Ashoka trees like in India, you see, right? Tall trees in a row, very perfect. After going and after seeing all these things, I thought, what the hell? Why am I doing all these things? Time up, let me go home. So sometimes don't we feel that when we are doing something, when we have some time, is it really fruitful? Sometimes, or more often, yeah. Unless we have a proper shastric guidance, and unless we have a proper commitment, we cannot go deeper. Why? Because I thought one day in my school, in my college days is what a big deal. Let me waste it. One day is gone. Of course, I learned something. People may say, come on, you're learning also something. What did I learn? The date of birth and date of death. What is that? Huh? Maybe I can have a big list of whatever. Did that help me anyway how to get out of this life? It only scares me. There will be stone, stupa, on which the date and date are written. So it is very important that we can't just become a seeker, but we have to be very cautious seekers. Because Pratik Prabhu may say, come on Prabhu, we should be very, very rational. You may tell something, you may tell something, you may tell something. Everyone will tell something, right? What to do now? Do you want to just blindly follow? Nina? No, what will you do? Better not follow. That is easiest option, isn't it? Huh? No, Prabhu? What do you say? Best thing is not to do anything. But Krishna said already to Arjun, there is no scope that you can't be doing nothing. There is always something or the other we do. And if we are not careful, what is happening is we are just trying to manage. Sometimes we see some people that, after all, what can I do? I am very small, insignificant. If we are signing, what are we signing? I am insignificant servant. What can an insignificant servant do? If we are so insignificant, most insignificant, whatever we can call, we are not going anywhere, right? We know, does cotton has weight? Anyone? Is cotton light or heavy? Who says light? Raise your hands. Who says heavy? Raise your hand. Who says depends? Raise your hand. Now you tell why.
It depends on the quantity.
With what you are comparing it with?
I'm just saying light or heavy. Lighter or heavier, I didn't saying that. It's light or heavy.
Lighter than what?
Lighter than, I didn't say, na, lighter. He want to compare, you tell him.
Because light and heavy itself is a comparative.
Huh?
With what respect?
Compared to hydrogen, it's heavy. Compared to
Engineers are sitting here.
We are seeking about cottons. Huh? No, but the point is that, yeah, I mean, this. I didn't expect it can become a very coincidental topic also. But the element here is, as soon as when there is a problem, we all want to solve it, isn't it? The mind is very sharp. It's not idle. It can't sit idle. Unless we feel sleepy, lazy, or our mind is somewhere else, still the mind is somewhere else doing something else. Huh? Is someone, when they are sleeping, they think the mind is idle?
yesterday I was with Adila.
Already.
While sleeping.
Yeah, see? Very easy. No need of travel at all. Sleep and then dream. So when the mind is so sharp, should we use it or not? Should we make best of it or not? But how to know what is best? How to know what is best? Krishna himself is saying, Yad yad acharati shrestha. Krishna is saying this, and the same thing is repeated in Bhagavatam. In Ajamil pastime we have come across, where Vishnu Dutas are also saying same thing. If Yamaraj is not following dharma, how can everyone follow dharma? Indirectly he is saying Yamaraj, such a nice Mahajan, one should follow in the footsteps of great personalities. And this has been the tradition also in the past, isn't it? Didn't we had the whole Guru Parampara, yeah, the whole family tradition, whichever way we see, there is always a respect to hear to another person, to understand from where what is coming, and to practice it with patience. And once it works, it may take 1 month, 1 year, 10 years, doesn't matter, but that one had such a resilience. Now we have a resilience of 1 day, 2 days. That is itself difficult, because sometimes we don't even have such resilience. We just think, put me in to-do list. 2025, oh, it already came. Let me put 26. Nice number. 26 is also nice. I like it. Let me put there. And just I do the puja, that 26 will come. And by that time, I say 27 is nice. And after 37, we think, where is the list? List is gone. Krishna is a thief. He took all the list of items. Because now, if I want to do Tirtha Yatra, I shifted to 37. But I am old. Krishna took it out from a list. What is it called? Forbidden items. Too late list. As we all know that we want to advance in devotion. Our main goal, all of us are here to understand the Lord, to understand ourselves, to understand our relationship with the Lord. And after understanding the relationship with the Lord, what is that we want to do? Engage in service. It's like something I'm telling you that, in which city we are in now? Cologne. There is a nice circus. And you know what? It costs nothing. And it's best. One need not give so many advertisements. Yeah, if you like it, you anyway go. What is that inside us to practice bhakti seriously? What do we have that is really making us that we want to do bhakti very seriously? What do we have?
To know the relation with God.
Curiosity.
Okay, if you say to know about the Lord and relationship, how desperate are you? Huh? Huh? Hiral Prabhu? No. Venmada Prabhu, next your turn. Huh? How serious are we? It's very difficult, isn't it? How many find bhakti very difficult? Can you raise your hands, please? Only, see? Huh? Sanjay Prabhu is just saying, everyone lifted, then I should be in that list. Yes. See, that is devotee association. What was the question? Sorry. As soon as you find it boring or you want a break, let me know, because this will go for 3 hours. I prepared material for 6 hours. I'll make it only 3 hours. Someone want to break? Take a break. No, I'm just joking. 3 hours is starting point. Melting point starts after 4 hours. See? What is that?
Heater, it's over.
Over? See, even that is having its peak threshold. I think Sachinandan Maharaj was mentioning, no? What was the theme, Mataji? Threshold? What? Overcoming your threshold, I think. Something like that. Crossing the threshold. Crossing the threshold. We all have our limitations, but if we take few examples from the scriptures, that gives us hope that there are devotees who had thresholds and how did they overcome. Huh? Isn't it amazing? Do we want to know? Venimada Prabhu had a threshold. He overcome. Huh? He didn't have a choice. He had to. Krishna puts such a situation. No, I'm just joking. Not about you. Today we'll talk about someone else. Today we are going to talk about who are our role models. The question may come again, okay, but I have my role model. If it is Kirthan, I'm saying Madhav Prabhu is my role model. If it is, no, or maybe Aindra Prabhu, or no, Ojas. So we may have so many. If we have accepted them as our role model, what does that mean? We have to understand about their life. We have to understand what is their mood of service. We have to understand how they have overcome threshold. It's not that no, they are blessed souls. No, they are not humans. They are extreme, super, great personalities. We don't come in that list. Either we reject that way, isn't it? Nice, no? If they are so special and I'm very insignificant, I can't anyway do. I don't have to take care of that. And if we say no, they are not so special, what to learn from them? प्रणाली माधे डोंट वरी 3 hours नहीं कम करेंगे माधे सोच रहे अभी आए पकड़ के बिठा दिए और ऋषभ बाबू चले गए एश्योरेंस है थोड़ा कम करेंगे चलेगा ना हिराल बाबू चलेगा So we should endeavor to understand great personalities. Where we come across Srila Prabhupada. Was it that the life of Srila Prabhupada was very, very simple, easy? At the age of 70 to cross 7 seas, we can say. Yeah, nice to say. So, and to go to a dham, what is the dham? US dham. All of us wanted visas, right? So many people. Mataji, you don't know? Huh? Everyone wanted to go to US for studies. Huh? No, you don't want to go? See, he is already satisfied here. हम ऐसे नहीं थे. Huh? We used to go 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter how many number of times you go to visa office until you are the most frustrated person. Huh? Prabhupada, he landed in the US and lived in places which were not having minimum facilities. Can you tell what can be a minimum facility for you?
Not a proper place to sleep. And
A good place to sleep? Yeah. For you?
No proper food.
You want proper food? Venimada Prabhu? Proper sleep? Sleep यहाँ पे already हो गया. हाँ, electricity, water, clean apartment. Internet. Now we will hear from Mataji. What do you want, Mataji? Minimum facilities. Toilet. Yes, it's good for everyone. Yeah. Clothes. Kitchen. Kitchen. Food. No bank balance. No one wants. No one wanted money. As soon as when we go to a country, we need something, right? No? Minimum? Bharat. A house. See, already he want house. It is something like, Ninad, what do you want to become? He said he want to become teacher. Why? Why? Why you want to become teacher? Because you have seen so many cheaters. Right? Then you start telling, hey, all are fake, I am the real teacher. Anyway, the point there is that first we want at least some assurance so that we can then go. When we want to dive, the first question is what? How deep it is. Once I was so curious to dive. I was 7th class. With great push, finally our parents agreed, me and my brother allowed to go to learn swimming. And I was always seeker cap is there. At that time I want to see what is so, I wanted to learn by myself before someone teaches how to dive. And I was ready, and you know what? I was on the edge and just dived straight into the water, and you know what? First dive was perfect. How perfect? The head was down, the legs were up, and the height was just 2 meters. Now you can imagine what happened to my head. And I was inside the water and thinking, what happened for a while? For a while I was still thinking, something happened. And afterwards, then I realized I am on the floor with the head, and then I came up. No, nothing happened. This is not because of that. This is after marriage. No, I am saying age-wise. So, we want that assurance that, okay, it is not so hurting. So, we will say, hey, you first go. Divakar Prabhu, we both are same height. First you jump. If nothing happens to you, then I can jump. Once I wanted to write a small article about balancing our boat. We are all sailing in a boat, and then we want to balance, right? Everything is within this small time I want to do so many things. Then what I have to do? Logic, balance. Sometime I do this, sometime I do this. I do so many things so that nothing will break. I'm keep on balancing. Huh? And then all of a sudden when we add more, what we say? When it fails, then we start blaming whom? The Lord. That, oh, I'm not, maybe it worked for him, not for me, because, yeah, so many reasons we may think and we don't do it. To avoid all this problem, the best thing is find a proper teacher. The teacher will tell whether we are qualified to learn that. The teacher will say what is that correction that we have to make in our life, so that if we do that corrections, we can become successful. But we are in this age where conventional means going back to Gurukul. Is it possible? No. Whatever is already here, to take it out, is it possible? No. What to do now? What to do now? Erasing is difficult. Then how can we get release? Releasing is also important, right? If you want to get release from this all this drama, we need to really erase what is not needed. So that also specialists can tell. If someone is doing this, you do this, you do this. How to find it? This is very, very challenging, because now I am in Cologne. Way to find such person, very difficult. For that, I mean, we are very fortunate. We have internet. Let's learn swimming on internet. Cool idea, isn't it? It will tell everything. It will tell 100 meters how you can go, how many minutes you can do. You have to just do this perfect angle 190. No, not 190 is difficult. No, not diving, hand. Sorry, did I say some wrong number?
Prabhuji, I have a question.
Yes, Mataji.
So, role model and guide, that should be same person, or like can be same person?
It can be, yeah. When you're saying role model, the role model, if you have a privilege that you can approach, this is what we are just saying. If you have a privilege that you can go and seek interactive guidance, it is not guidance where we are just reading, we are just, no. If we can, now we can't talk to Prabhupada directly. How we interact is through Guru, through the book, yeah, and also talking to one who has direct contact with Prabhupada, because they had the experience, they have learnt everything, and they can present it. So we come to the guide aspect little later, when we are talking about teacher, that is coming into that. But when we are talking about a role model is not just in that he himself is successful. Some are very successful, but they cannot train. No? And some are unsuccessful, but they can train. This is what we see. Who made through gate, he settled elsewhere. Who can't make it through gate, he earns more. Isn't it? Yeah. He knows how many times, yeah.
He knows like how much and how many times you can fail.
Yeah.
And he knows all that abuse, where
He,
you can fail.
exactly. He knows only that. Isn't it? But I mean, they are also successful. Yeah, they are successful. They have changed their future. What do you call? Their profession. Yeah, they have changed their profession. They are successful. If we want to really dive deeper, the very important aspect is we should not be distracted. The moment we are distracted, there are so many things that will just take over us, and the distractions can be from inside. What are some distractions from inside? Food. Again, food is coming.
Our desires.
Phone. Okay, that is not inside. Na? We are talking about inside.
Desires.
Laziness. Huh? No? You're not lazy? Sometimes, no? No, you, I must. Oh, no, it can't be always. If you are coming here, it should be maybe sometimes. Huh?
Depends on the target.
What is the target? To sleep also is a target or what?
No, it's the laziness. If I have a target in the morning, I'll wake up in the morning in the early. But if I don't have target,
If there is no goal, then normally
There was an interesting question. Who is a victim of laziness? ये पहले उनको बोलो बाद में उठाओ बच्चे बच्चे don't be lazy man, tell them first. शिकार
शिकार क्या होता है तो बात करो
Yeah, if your translation is slow, I'll take 1 more hour. Okay? and Pranali Mataji will be worried. तो घर जाके पिटाई मिलेगी. So,
they both admit.
admit it. Otherwise, you can admit on their behalf. Okay? Now you are their role model. So inside, what was that? Laziness. Second thing is avidya. I'm not telling some lady's name. Avidya is what is very no. She's not inside my heart. No problem. Avidya is here. Other things from inside.
Enviousness.
Enviousness. होई समझो पहले पूछ रहा क्या है ईर्ष्या बोल अरे ऑलरेडी सीख ले होंगे ना ऑलरेडी भागवत सप्ताह 3 BMW हाँ देखा वही चल रहा है एंजाइटी एनीथिंग एल्स ओवरथिंकिंग बोलो एंगर टाइगर की तरह बोला एंगर यस एनीथिंग एल्स हिराल प्रभु क्या है बोलो क्या है Yeah, Prabhu, I can't accept only these few. Come on. We have so many. No? Greed. Duplicity. क्या है वो? Duplicate है क्या? Yes, Prabhu. No problems. Happy. Inside everything's inside system is all good. Ram Prabhu, only this much, no creativity.
so many problems. How much?
That's why he's tired. And the good thing is, he's on the couch now, he may sleep. That's why I'm worried. Om Kareshwar Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We just started, Prabhu, you didn't miss anything.
yes.
See? Hari? Ichha.
Hari ichha.
बस. Krishna say Prabhu. Lust. Greed. Pride. Ego. Ignorance. Greed. बोलो. False. Truth नहीं. False is correct. False ego is right. Right answer. दे दो. But are we suffering only with these problems? I thought there are more problems. Anyway, the class is not about identifying our problems. We want to go to the solution, right? What are the external factors? Everyone is shy to say one thing. Huh? Huh?
Expectations from the people around,
Expectations from people around.
or over expectations from the people,
Over expectation. No, I didn't get it.
or false expectations from the people.
Expectation is clear, but what is that expectation?
Like for example, sometimes we over expect from the kids that okay, they should be always excellent in the
Acha.
studies.
Okay.
If they don't get, then we get anxious. Okay, क्या गलत हो रहा है?
So,
And we
but
into that cycle.
any expectation is fine. Huh? Because expectation is enough. Because we don't know whether it is good expectation, bad expectation.
Yeah.
Because we ourselves don't know. Huh? Bolo. Yes.
Family attachment.
Family attachment. See,
They're very
they're already not elevated. They already want to bunk. They already want to bunk from. माता जी, आई एम नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग. ही ओनली टू. बाद में घर जाने के बाद बोल, प्रभु जी ने बोला इसलिए मैं
आप घर जाओ, मैं जा रहा हूँ.
प्रभु जी बच्चे तो घर आके ले लेंगे.
Exactly, that.
हमारी सेकंड चांस है.
Any other factors? One is that you said expectations. Huh? Others also expect from you. There other problems.
To be surrounding or the environment where we are, association and
Okay. Environment, atmosphere. Yeah.
colleagues, the work environment.
If we dare to say one thing, am I not responsible for everything inside and outside? It depends, no? Sometimes we may put a nice tag, why to accept as it is. If we put, no, there are serious devotees who took it as their responsibility. Whatever Srila Prabhupada said, they took it as it is. Whatever the Lord, I mean, we can see this spirit of surrender to the Guru is so deep that they have attained ultimate goal of their life. What is that? To serve the Guru. Because by serving the Guru, Guru is giving the blessings. Because we may think, I can't do. I don't have strength, I don't have intelligence, I don't have the scope, I don't have the opportunity, I am not the fortunate, I am not that, I am not this. What is that we have in the Mangalarti? 8th one. Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasadat. Yasya prasadat nakati kutopi. It is said that one can attain the Lord by taking shelter of Guru. But it's not so simple that if one takes initiation, then the life is done. Initiation is starting. Initiation is that I am initiating a relationship with Guru. I mean, not any kind of relation, but a proper, authentic Guru-disciple relation. It's not that, there are so many who have burned their hands because there are so many abuses, gurus have done that. No, we are not talking about all these things. We need to look, we need to be sensible, we need to be careful so that we approach a right Guru. And who is the right Guru? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, one who is having Vacho Vegam, Manasa Krodha Vegam, Jihva Vegam, Udarupastha Vegam. Did I cover everything? When we have control of these, then he can become a Guru. So we should approach such a Guru. But how can I know it? Come on. Why social media is there, na? But social media is telling good and bad. What to do? Some are saying he is excellent. Some are saying no, he is that. There are so many. How to do? How to know? How to solve this? The only answer to this is we have to very, very seriously pray in our heart to the Lord so that the Lord can bless a guru. In our prayers, if we are cheating, the Lord will cheat. Whose fault it is? Whose fault it is? Who is trickster? Can we trick the Lord or Lord can trick us? Huh? One guy said, my hand should always be with money. Next life he was a beggar. Always hands are full of money. Lord gave. Huh? बोला नहीं बोला important है. बोला. So if we are genuine, if we are serious, then it can work. But come on, Prabhu, I am already so much conditioned. I have so much anarthas inside. I have very bad environment around me. I have all people who are expecting from me. I am expecting from them. In all these things, how can I have such a pure desire to approach a guru? Huh? What is the way out? Jnana. When we acquire the right knowledge, how do I know a person is authentic? How do I know a person can really solve all my problems of life? Not bank balance problems. I am telling all problems means Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. What are the 4 problems? These are only the problems. There is nothing else. When Bhagavad Gita Krishna spoke, one may say there was no problem of all these things. No, there were so many other kinds of problems. No? Isn't it? Now we have such a nice bed. Those days their beds were different. So many problems that were there before that are there now. The problems are all there. But these problems, if we just focus on these temporary problems, we will never solve our. Everyone, hey, किसने दिया चाय? क्या है ये? क्या है ये? हाँ?
Don't be afraid. Distraction.
रिफ्रेशमेंट चल रहा है, चलने दो.
बेचारा डर गया.
अभी सोच रहा था दोनों मैं भी लूं. You can drink, Ninad. Only for you. This is also for you. No, you don't want. किसने इसको नहीं चाहिए? Everyone with me? So tell me what I was saying.
We have 4 birds.
नहीं, last just before the tea came, what did we say?
क्या है ये?
तो उसके पे
What are the problems? Basically,
we are trying to solve our temporary problems, but not serious about permanent problems. But when we are reading the life of people who have solved the real problems, then we know, yes, then we can prioritize our life. Huh?
Question, we know that we should focus on the permanent problems, but why it happens that we always deprioritize or rather prioritize the temporary problems?
Because we are so fool. Honest answer is we are so much foolish that we think no. After all, I have started my life like this. I have to bring a logical end. What is that logical end? What is that logic? The logic itself is disqualified. Why? Because when the house is burning, do you want to just make sure your kid is going to school properly? You didn't get it? Not good joke? When the house is burning, I repeat, kids didn't get it. When the house is burning, are we so serious to solve the problem of school? Whether the kid is going, because if his school is missed now, what will happen? What will happen to kids' future? Oh my God, let the house burn, that's okay. School should be there. No? No? You don't agree? You didn't get it?
I get it. The house is the priority.
Ah, what? House is burning means that we are in a big problem. When the house is burning, we don't just sit in the home, open the phone, social network,
Doing
live streaming,
Status update.
live
House
streaming.
burning. What should I do?
How many likes? Watching how many likes I got. Huh?
Hello friends, see my house is burning.
Yeah. And what are you doing? I'm just making. I want subscribers. Please subscribe. Huh? Huh?
share, comment.
I don't know. You were asking, no? I mean, honestly, when we are maturing ourselves, we should really understand we are really fools. Why? Because we are focusing on temporary things. Still, huh? Because we may think, no, if I stop all these things, if I don't go to work, if I don't send kids to school, if I don't do that, if I don't do this, what is going to happen? It's a big disaster. What will happen to the kids' future? What will happen to my own food, clothing, and all minimum facilities? Minimum facility means 1 crore property. Minimum facility means what? 10 servants. Every year I have to go for vacation. That is minimum facility. Huh? No, come on, no. Ram Raghav Prabhu says, I am living simple life. I am simple. Simple living. That's, yeah, we all are not able to understand what is that simple. Our mind will always kick us left and right saying that you need at least this. You need at least this. Come on. You can't become a beggar. You can't be like that. You can't. Come on. See what happened to lives of those devotees. No, I don't want. I'm scared. No? Don't we have that fear?
But I have a different take on this. That some questions which just arose to my mind. When you are saying that, that simple living, what is the definition?
Yeah, exactly. We are coming there.
But at the same point of time, just to elaborate the question a bit, simple living, but we just term 4 problems, real problems, right? Life, death, but at the same point of time, in case if we have taken birth, and then we are only thinking about, constantly thinking throughout our lifespan, we are thinking how do we make things or do things in a way that our death is also simple. I mean, so if you are saying that life and death are the real
Maybe you can
problems.
rephrase in short. Maybe I couldn't follow from beginning.
Okay, so we are saying that our real problems are life, death, and
Old age disease.
yeah. Once, but we get involved in temporary problems.
Okay.
Correct? So in case if I'm born in in this world, do you think the only thing which should constantly cross my mind is how do I make my life better, or let's say how do I make my death better so that I don't have to go into the old age problems and this and that. But throughout in this time span, if I'm only constantly thinking about how my end would be, am I not playing around with my
Okay.
present?
Now I got it. If you want to become a billionaire, you have a mind to have a billion, right? And you are always thinking how to make it billion. No? Every day when you get up, you are just checking how close I am, how far. You are already billionaire, I know, but yeah. But are we not checking against our goal? Otherwise, we will not do it. If I want to be successful, for example, if someone is, what do you call this? Olympics sprint. He is a sprinter. Every day he makes sure that he is checking against that his own pace, his targets. So, if we don't have that, we will do so many other things. We can see in sports, for example, so many athletes, they have attained the highest success, but they couldn't maintain that highest success mainly because of what? Is it only physical? No, it's actually mental. Why? Because of distraction. The success that they could attain that time, of course, a philosopher can come and say karma is there, fate is there, destiny is there, all. No, but in addition, all these things, endeavor was there. Endeavor definitely was there. It's not that he was just standing and someone said, hey, let's start running. And then he got a cup. No. So we can see that one should have a strong endeavor towards a goal. If the goal itself is not there, we may always say, okay, let me write the goal tomorrow. No, I already know goal. I should be successful with death. Huh? But what are we doing? When we know that is the most important for life, we shouldn't we plan from now? Every day, shouldn't we think? Do we know how easy it is, how difficult it is? Huh? Do we know how easy it is? Yeah, usually if someone is learning, driving, who are the experts here? Driving license? No, not drive. Who is learning driving license? No one here. They would have come across that if you see a vehicle in the front, you apply the brake aggressively rather than very defensively. I don't know if you are familiar. So that you don't want to give to the last moment chance. Better you apply better brake properly now, so that if you could stop in time, then you can again go. The point is that if you don't know that, and if you don't know how seriously we should handle, what may happen is, who said second chance? We may want third chance. You know third chance, right? Yeah, third chance, or sometimes fourth chance. Doesn't matter what number is, just a number. You're getting the point? Still, it might be so. I'm not convinced. Why should I put all my cards on only one thing? After all, is there no life to enjoy? After all, I have my family. After all, I have my dreams. I want to be successful. I want to be professional. So many things. And where is preparation for death? Gone. When we start putting so many things, how much time are we able to give to this very important, the most important thing? Just when we want to give an exam, a best student is the one who is preparing from day one, and worst student is one who is not even appearing. You may think, hey, I didn't appear, but the result is what? Failed. It is not that you may think, I didn't appear. No, death will anyway come. Death will definitely come, and when we are not prepared for that, from whatever capacity, whatever time we have, no, come on, this is youth, of course. All are kids, small kids, young kids, small and big kids, all are kids only. Death is for elder people. We are only kids. हम सब कमान माता जी हम बच्चे हैं. We are kids. Nothing will happen. Oh Lord, no, I'm kidding. Come on. We are every moment. Yeah, as I said, either we use the time or lose the time. If we are not serious, in 2025, what a lucky number, magic number. All of us like numbers, right? 25. Not good? You want 26? 27? 26. He likes 26. I don't know if that covered your question. I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
Somewhat. But I have not yet started the class, so we'll cover that question later. So much is here. I have to open it now. I have to start. How is your energy level? You want to take a break? 5 minutes? Anyone? You want to break? Only kids? No one, no breaks? Because after all, we have brought proper um, tempo to the subject. These are nice questions, and of course, I'm sure I won't answer every question to the best expectations, but we will just use this. I was about to tell a very important point, yeah, but your question came. The important point is, what is that simple living? What is that high thinking? If I'm going to tell, it is only jugglery. It is only what? Jugglery of words. Reality is one thing. What is that one thing? After the break. No, I'll tell now. The reality is, we cannot attain that perfect balance in our life because it's very difficult. There are so many internal factors, so many external factors, huh? And the external factors, you know what are? Some are Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika, Adi Atmika. Hmm? And when so many things are moving, changing constantly, one thing is definitely changing: our age. We can't say let everything settle. Huh? Let's say, for example, if it was an earthquake, how much? Even if it is 9.1, 10.1, doesn't matter. After some time, there is a break. Huh? No, our time is ticking every second. It's not kind of only one time. It's ticking, ticking, ticking. Huh? And it is taking, it is said, I don't remember from where was the source, but I remember once His Holiness Kadamkanan Maharaj was mentioning, time is like sand slipping from the fingers. Yeah, you may take sand, we are holding it as tight as possible with all medical advancement in the society, with all assurances, insurances, but still the sand comes out one way or the other. No, come on, I'm putting in a plastic cover and then holding it. What is that plastic cover? Nothing is there like that. Huh? The snacks are also coming, huh? After the tea. बच्चे प्रसाद चाहिए? Kids want to take? So Bharat want to eat. Anyone? I mean, if someone want to take prasad, big kid, small kid can go. Huh? Everyone with me?
Yes.
Ram Raghav Prabhu. Yeah. You ready? As I was mentioning, if we are talking all this, for me, for my level, maybe for who is very smart, like who is 25 years old, very sharp, that he has full physical, strength. For me, I'm not in that list. For me, to maintain such a balance in spite of so many changes that are happening, for me, it's mission impossible. But then what is the way out? Huh? When it is simple living, high thinking, it is difficult. Is there any way? There is only one way, to my understanding. One way. Take a role model. Become mad. So much mad that you want to learn. You want to learn. You want to learn the secret that he has, so that he has become successful. I have come across so many case studies where none of the successful person was leading a balanced life. They are so mad, they slept barely. Yeah, when we talk about balance means how many hours one should sleep? 6 to 8. For whom? Big kids or?
Big kids, small kids.
6 to 8.
6 to 8. Huh? Surveys are there. You can always say, hey, survey is there after all. What is the use if someone is sleeping every day 6 hours? What is 6 to? 6 to 8 hours per day. Lives 100 years. What is the use?
One third of life sleeping.
See, Prahlad Maharaj is here. He counted all hours. Overtime kitna hai? What is the use? Balance is there. रहता है ना? Everything is there. But the main thing is missing. In spite of having such a balance, I just took example of sleep. Because I see some struggle of existence. Yeah. Is it boring or what? Why are you sleeping? Why are you sleeping? No, he is not sleeping. No? So, that in that sense, what is perfect then? It's not perfect balance, it's only balance. What is perfect balance means? To prioritize Krishna at any cost. At any cost to keep Krishna in the center. Even for my own comfort, maybe I'll see to what extent I can stretch. And there are such wonderful devotees, not just, we can see there are 12 alvars. Someone coming from South India may have known, I think, in the between 1st century to 9th century, I think that is the time where the 12 alvars are devotees of the Lord. And if we go through their life, then we can understand how amazingly they have made their goal to please the Lord. That is the only thing. For example, we can take Bhaktangri Renu Alvar. Bhaktangri Renu Alvar. Is an amazing devotee of the Lord. In short, I think I may not be able to go in detail, but if you are interested, enthusiastic, I can go more detail. But very high level is he became a fan of the Lord to offer him garlands. For that he made a wonderful bagicha, flower parks. And okay, let it start. He is born in a Brahmin family and in a devotee family, so everything is so favorable. And we may always say, hey, all those things are there, that's why he became successful. But in that way, when we don't want to embrace the dedication of a devotee, we may say that no, he is privileged. He is privileged because he has that, he has this. No, it won't work. Very important that Lord appreciates is, I'm just okay. Yeah, as I said, no. So there was a great devotee. His name is Vipra Narayan. Brahman. Vipra means Brahman. Narayanar is the name. And then he was properly taken care of, which means he's in a Brahman family and proper education was there. Yeah. In spite of being good and beautiful and dedicated to Sri Vishnu Bhakti, he treated all the aged people and whether younger or elder, he respected everyone and he served everyone. And then his glories are so great that the servants of Vishnu, they came to the earth, and to the people around him they used to say how great he is. all this is fine. On hearing the truth of his birth, yeah, he showed much love, affection, and bhakti towards the Lord. Hmm? So, as an extension, he started thinking what should be the next step to be taken to explore his bhakti, and he wanted to do that. So, he wanted to go see everything, exploring mode. No? He wanted to see where he wanted to visit all the temples and then see where is that he can take bhakti, spirit of bhakti. Huh? After a long thinking, he finally decided he should start for the greatest of all Vaishnava sthalas, Sri Rangam. So he went to Sri Rangam, and then what happened after reaching there, after seeing the beauty of the Lord, he doesn't want to do anything else, doesn't want to see anything else. But what can he do? It is not. It is not that he is like a freestyle devotee like us. You know what is a freestyle devotee? Take service. Huh? Not take service opportunities. Take service. Freestyle devotee. He is not like that. So he was thinking, what should I do here? It is so nice that Sri Rangam is a nice place. The Lord is, he is so much touched by that. So he thought and remained. He started remaining there, and then what he did is he started making garlands for the Lord. And then soon after this thought, he constructed a big, high flower park called Nandanavanam. Nandanavanam in Sri Rangam, where various beautiful, I mean, this is not poetic, I have read in two references, I forgot the name, but written in 1950s, very, very old. Yeah. And in that it's mentioned that he has built such a wonderful flower garland that he grew everything by himself. He built a small hut in the midst of that, and then since he thought only Sri Ranganath is the beautiest thing in the world, he didn't turn up towards any woman around him. That soul, he came, he didn't want to balance. After all, human form is to enjoy life. Let's enjoy for some time and let's again enjoy some time. Huh? Boring, no? Enjoying again is boring. So that's why so here he has completely dedicated in making these garlands. Because of this, all the people thought he doesn't have any feelings towards people around him. On seeing this kind of scenes, Mahalakshmi was thinking, hey, how come that a man, he is so much that he is not distracted by any other interests. And then, knowing the future, the Lord, Sri Hari, casually answered Sri Lakshmi that she is going to see what is going to happen for him. I'm happy. How can a devotee's life be so smooth? There should be some turning point. No? So what is the turning point is in Tirukaram Banur, there are two dasis. One dasi name is Devi, and second is Deva Devi. Yeah, two sisters. And these two sisters had so much passion. They had so much passion. They go and they dance in front of the king, and when the king gives money, so that's how they enjoy their life. They found their profession, successful profession. It worked out. And then both of them were very beautiful and can arrest the hearts of people who are seeing them. And in that way, on hearing this, that the king can bless them, so they went and they performed, and they got lot of what do you call assets? What do you call this? Jewelry, ornament. What do you call this in return? No, in return, if you get something, paritosh. Gift, no. Anyway, still not. Anyway, something they got. So they went and on satisfied with their performance, the king gave them a lot of very expensive prizes and precious diamonds and pearls. After getting the prizes from the king, they started for Urayur. As a flash, Deva Devi said that she wants to worship Ranganathji. Nice idea. And both of them went to Srirangam to worship the Lord. When they were going to the temple, they had a chance to see this Nandanavanam. Huh? Huh? Hey man, be careful. Huh? Pratik Prabhu, when you do service, it should be very secret. What did this man do? What did he do? He made it open. Huh? And it was so nice. There is whole description about it, and the fragrance was so nice, and everything was so nice that this Deva Devi, she was thinking now, um, when this is so nice, I want to know who is maintaining it. The elder sister answered that this belongs to Vipra Narayana, who was a great Vishnu Bhakta, and he daily dedicates the garlands, and for this only he has constructed this Nandanvan. Very ideal. After hearing this, the Deva Devi wanted to see him. What happened? Who doesn't like a nice devotee? Of course, in 21st century, devotees are struggling to get married. That is a different story. But devotees का life मुश्किल है शादी के लिए. That's why it's good idea that first marry, then become devotee. No, don't do that. Become devotee, then marry. Hiral Prabhu is saying doesn't matter. नहीं सही है ना? सही है ना? सही. Doesn't matter. Everything is same story. And after this, on the action of him, Deva Devi said that he will change him. She will change him towards her. After all, it's a challenge. It's a nice, exciting competition. Especially when two people are there, then they want to. This false pride makes them to do something extraordinary. So she said, "Let me ruin the life of this poor Vipranarayan." What she said is, you know what? She said that she will stay there for a while. And now Devi challenged the Deva Devi and Devi too. Devi challenged Deva Devi that you can't change this. It's pakka gold, 24 karat. Can anything happen? Nothing will happen. If you change, I will become servant of you for 6 months. But if you cannot change, then I will become your servant.
You will become my
See, very smart. I am foolish, no? Correct. So, challenge is nice. So finally, who is suffering? It's Vipranarayan. And who is making this? Real Narayan. This arrangement is done by whom? The real Narayan is doing, so with Vipranarayan and Deva Devi are playing a very important role. So Deva Devi gave all the prizes, whatever she got from the king, and changed her dress. She gave everything not to the Vipra. She said, "You keep everything. No one should know it. Secret." After all, king gave her, and she became, you know what? She took saffron cloth. She wear saffron sari and went to a saffron dhoti. What happened now? This is what happens sometimes. Some ashrams shuffle. And then here what happened? She what all the Muni would wear, she wore everything like that, and said she went to this Brahman and she said to him that so far she has lived in earth without being useful to others. I want to please serve you. I don't have any interest. I only want to serve you. And she lived a life like Naragam. She was saying that I have been living a life like hell. I want to serve now someone. May I serve you? And he said, for him no impurities. which also means no, not so smart. So finally what happened? This Vipnarayan on hearing this became so happy that one more person has joined him. So he was thinking, huh? There is so much service anyway for Ranganathji, so it's so nice. Let's have one more for free. Huh? Who is? And finally, days passed. Huh? Days passed, and on one day it rained heavily, and we can see all those old movies. What could have happened has happened. I don't have time to say the story of a. Huh? बारिश हुआ बस हुई नहीं बस. And finally, anyway, she completely turned Vipra Narayan towards her, and they both started to live together. And then afterwards, sometime this Deva Devi, she said, "Kya? Let's go and see my parents and my sister. I have family. They will also be very happy to see such a nice gem-like gentleman." So Vipranarayan said that he would too come along with her. Actually, in the other elaborated book, it is said that slowly the standards of Vipranarayan also fell down, where he was not doing all the proper Brahman rituals, and also the quality of the garland also was not good. So Vipnarayan gave all the things to Deva Devi and her mother, and one day he doesn't have anything to give them. After giving everything, the person who is seeker, he want more to seek. So, but this person doesn't have anything. She said, "Go home." The mother sent Vipranarayan, "Go home. Get something more. I want more. I want more." The poor man, what does he has more? Nothing. He was kicked out, and then from here, a very important, interesting thing happened. This is very important for us. Lessons learned, na? We want to learn the lesson.
Who is the mother?
Some mother. Deva Devi is there, na? The living relationship was there.
Yes.
Her mother.
Ah, okay.
Deva Devi. I don't know. I didn't come across that he married. That's why. In those times, it's possible. We are reviving now. Snehal Mataji, boring?
No.
Exciting, na? Actual part comes now. Don't miss. He changed himself to an. Okay. Now what happened is all this. Now Vipranarayan become very helpless. अगर कुछ है तो देते हैं. If there is something I can give, nothing. What can I do? Nothing. So he came out of the house and entered Nandanvan, and being so tired, he slept for a while. On seeing this, the Lord wanted him to get off the Maya and wanted him to get along with a right path which leads him to the right source, to Lord Vishnu. So now Lord, what he did is, he disguised himself, the Lord himself disguised himself like a servant. He went to the mother of Deva Devi and he said, "My master has given you this golden cup." And somewhere it is mentioned silver vessel, in somewhere it is gold, I don't know. Let's say something which she liked it. And because it is so costly, so nice, so precious, she and this man disappeared. And then the daughter was so much separation. Oh, my husband, or she finally called him back. When she called him back, all things, oh, now he was very happy. Vipranarayan is happy. That's what we wanted. He is happy, everyone is happy. Next day what happened is, in Ranganathji Mandir, in the temple, the pujari found this golden cup missing. Do you think Lord created again? No, why to create? Everything in this, in the kitchen is his own, right? So he took and gave it. Does he have to answer anyone? We come across similar story also in Jagannath pastime also, similar story. And then somehow or the other, the king started looking, where is this, how? Because this is, Nowadays we have so many news to hear about politics, about economics, about sports. Those time everything was temple. If something happens in temple, it's rapid. It spreads like anything. Oh, this golden vessel is gone. And finally, when this was going on, the servant of the mother, of this mother of Deva Devi, she heard something conversation and she thought, didn't I see a golden vessel coming in my lady's home? And she told them. And then they came. And then this old lady, she said, no, 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 it's not me. A servant of my so-called in-law has come and given. And then they called, what is this? How can this happen? And finally the mystery is solved. The next day morning, after this, after consulting with great men in the palace, the king ordered Vipranarayan to be jailed for one night on the prison. And Devadevi's mother was left free. After all, they found who is the cause of it. And now, this is injustice. Injustice. Lord gives the vessel, who is punished? Huh? Huh? The Lord is giving the vessel. He thought, oh, I have saved my devotee. We all are thinking, no, Lord will save us, Lord will save. But if Lord plays like this, what is going to happen? Not everyone understands, I am a devotee. Huh? Do you know I am a devotee? Yeah, I am a devotee. You know? Yeah. No one knows that we are devotees, right? Huh? No, didn't get it? Huh? So, what is the guarantee? So, knowing this, then what happened? The next day, on the same night, the Lord appeared in the dream of the king and explained him what has happened. And he said, release Vipranarayan. Here we can see so many details. I am just floating because I'll also go to one more example before closing. This is just starter. Unless you are bored. You tell me, if someone is bored, we'll change the topic. But we are not stopping. We just started. As I said, there is no balance in my class. Whoever comes now should already know. Sudama Prabhu, punch tag, no balance. So knowing the real truth, why he came to the world, he went to Srirangam temple. After he was released, he went to Srirangam temple. He understood, hey, nay, my purpose was ruined. The goal was to serve. That's why he went. Then he worshipped all the bhaktas of Sri Vishnu and put the podi, the dust particles of the feet of all the devotees. That's what he took on his head. We are also struggling to know what is the secret, what is simple, what is simple and what is high thinking, and we cannot understand. Only when the dust falls on our head, then everything is revealed. We may think, no. How can I take the dust of the lotus feet of the devotees on my head? Come on. If I am doing that, it means I am lower than other person. Isn't it? If I take the dust of Rishabh Prabhu, means, you know what? I am his servant. Hey, come on. I can't accept it. You accept? Even he doesn't accept. No problem. The power of the holy dust from a Vaishnava is so powerful that everything will be revealed. And after this, there is no turning back. Usually we have sometimes resolution, New Year resolution 2024. We took, again we turned back. 25 we are trying again. Again we will turn again. No. When we are getting the blessings, the Padaduli, that's why his name is called Tondara Adi Podi. The dust of the feet of the Vaishnavas, that's what he took from everyone. And then he's always thinking, hey, so nice idea, when will we get it? For that we have to go, that I'll tell later. I know the spot. So after that, which he found, and then he on his head and sang songs in the praise of Sri Ranganathji. This is very important. It's not that one is just finding a relief, but important is engaging again in service. He lived for 105 years. I'm not talking about Mülheim topic. He lived for 105 years in Sri Rangam, not in Mülheim, in Sri Rangam, in the Dham. And before he left Vaikunt, he composed 2 poems. One is called Tirumalai. Malai means garland. Tirumalai, the blessed garland. Tirumala, Mali. And then the next one is Tiruppali Yejukchi. This means it's a waking of the Lord. It's also described that nothing is best than service to the servant of the Lord. This is what is the essence of that. And this is what is the mood of Sri Vaishnavas when we see they are so much absorbed in serving the servant of the Lord. And this is also what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took it. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took it from different sampradayas. When was it? Yesterday, right? His Holiness Kadamkaran Maharaj was mentioning to Apu Prabhu that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has packed the best of all the sampradayas so that we don't have to say, okay, let me go there, take something, let me go there. We don't know what to take, what to leave. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave everything in the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. In that what is that? Gopi Padakamalaya or Dasanu Dasanu Das.
It is like I am the head in India. I am the small group commander.
Anyone interested to know about what happened to Devadasi? That Devadevi? We are very feminine heart. We want to see what happened to her. After all, she had association of a devotee. There should also be something. Turning now to Devadevi, in whom a reaction has set in, she marked the way her old love went. She also went. She went to see where is her husband. And this time nothing happened. Okay. Well, she in the virtue of association of good and holy. So what happened is, she began, for she dedicated all she had to the holy shrine of Ranganathji. Whatever property she had, everything is given to Ranganathji, and devoted herself to such menial service in that great fane that she felt her former self transformed into a new being. So she has completely transformed. So this is very important. When we are developing bhakti, when we are just becoming interested in bhakti, let's not ruin. What does it mean? We should be careful with distractors. There are so many attracting things around us. We may think, no, let me try this, let me try that, both together, it won't work. In this case, whatever she had given everything to Ranganathji. To avoid any risk of falling down again. When we go to that, the immediate question is coming in our mind. Oh my God, if I become so much, where is the balance? I should have balance. Otherwise, society will think I am mad. Society will think that I am fool. Society will stamp all kinds of crazy things. What should I do? I am not going to tell that everyone let's leave everything and go. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again gave us Sri Rupa Goswami gave us what? What is the Vairagya that we should have? Yukta Vairagya. Yukta Vairagya means before we can come to that level where we can give up everything and maintain bhakti. For us, if we give up everything, we can't maintain bhakti. Isn't it? No bank balance. First, let me. So, but what can we do? We can engage ourselves in whatever we are doing so that we can, that tivrata, that so much penetrating bhakti should come so that we are convinced that Krishna is going to take care of everything. Until then, Until then, what we can do? We are still trying to this balance. That balance, na, it's only a drama. That balance can never achieve. And what is happening? Every second, the time is running. No? We are so much amazed by the disciples of Prabhupada. For example, if you can see Yamuna Devi, beloved daughter of Srila Prabhupada. It's not that, I mean, we can go through life of Yamuna Devi in a nutshell that can give us, okay, we are talking about that old, no, we are talking about what happened just few years back. Few years back. Again, successful, we need success stories, right? Otherwise, how can we, I'm just going to read so that it saves some time. Yamuna Devi came to Krishna consciousness in 1966, and that too not directly. She didn't, through her sister. She came to help her sisters on a sister wedding, and because Prabhupada was teaching her how to cook, and she felt some fatherly affection, and she started joining. And then what happened? And it was then she met her spiritual master Srila Prabhupada, and in August 1968, her husband Gurudas and 4 other disciples, they wanted to please Srila Prabhupada. At that time, Prabhupada had a big desire to preach in London. A person going from India with no money in hand, at that old age, but still Prabhupada had a vision. He wanted that if we establish Krishna consciousness in London, Britishers came and took everything, but they didn't take the most important thing. Let's give it. Let's go. Charity. That is what we want to do. Charity, charity. What is the best charity? Giving Krishna consciousness. So, Yamuna Devi, Shyam Sundar Prabhu, Gurudas Prabhuji. I mean, all. So, they went and they made his dream come true. It's not that by the time they went there was already taxi to take care. There is no house to take care of them. There is no house, no taxi, nothing. They were even living under the, what do you call this? Bridge gutters. We were thinking, what I just asked, what are the needs we want? A proper toilet, proper, no battery? Is there? Yeah, we can fill in. Yes, well prepared. Abhijit Prabhu, stop or continue?
No, continue.
Continue, okay. I am, whatever Abhijit Prabhu says. So Srila Prabhupada was so much pleased by his initial disciples. It's not that they were looking first of all their comfort. Whatever, if Prabhupada used to say, go and preach in his favorite? Okay, go and preach in Pakistan, then who went there? Brahmananda Prabhu. He went there. He went there when the things were very, very bad. It was so bad that at the time there were so many riots, attacks were going on. The war, I think, was it war? What was there? I think there was civil rights. Something was there, and Prabhupada was so much worried, so much tensed, because he had his dear disciple in Pakistan. That too he just went because of the order, in the orders of spiritual master. Okay. So, but somehow when Brahmananda Prabhu comes back, Prabhupada, he took him, he hugged him and kissed on his head with great affection. He smelled the head and then kissed, because he was so much concerned. It is not that Prabhupada was just kind of giving orders, everyone do that, do this, do that. He was also very caring and loving towards his disciples. So she had once asked Srila Prabhupada about the amount of time he actually spent with his guru, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And this is very important. Yeah, usually we may want to have some time, right? So Srila Prabhupada replied that there were only a few, but they were very close. Very few, but they were very close. And Prabhupada further said, then he said, those who think that association with the spiritual master is physical, they are no better than mosquitoes. Huh? They are no better than a mosquito sitting on the lap of a king. Huh? And what is the business of a mosquito? Simply to suck blood. So, which means if a person is just with Guru Maharaj all the time, what he might do? Take the time of Guru. May not. So Prabhupada is saying it's not about physical time that one spends, but actually he says, so many of my god brothers, they were big sannyasis and they thought like this and they simply sucked blood. And then when Yamuna Devi heard this, she took it very serious. It is said that it became her turning point. For that was a turning point, she said in her own words. For that was a turning point for me to realize that Prabhupada was going to leave this planet. He is an old man and he is going to leave and I have to prepare. When we are talking about time, the importance of time is that we are not postponing for later, but we are realizing the importance of a moment. She recalls, Prabhupada said, I am speaking because you want to hear so much. I am speaking as much because you want to hear so much. And she was amazed. She had genuinely, she wanted to hear from Prabhupada. And after, Prabhupada also said, I also want to speak so much. And then, both of their internal consciousness and the external manifestation of the service, Srila Prabhupada was completely aware of every disciple. And he understood Yamuna Devi Dasi. He's so advanced. And then she was very strong in reading and studying. What Yamuna Devi do is very important thing. As I was mentioning, Gyan. Study, reading and studying. What is the difference between reading and studying?
Reading is just reading and studying is
just studying.
Understanding what you are reading.
Reading is just reading, studying is just studying.
Studying is to understand what you are reading.
Studying is?
To understand what you are reading.
What is reading then?
Reading is just reading without.
You don't need to understand.
Reading is taking the information somehow, and studying is making conclusions or like mind map or.
What you do in school is studying. What you do at home is reading. No? You don't agree? In what are you studying here? If I am asking a student, am I asking what are you reading or am I asking what are you studying?
Studying.
No? What do you want to say?
Like for me, reading is only if you just like without applying your actual brain, you can just read without understanding anything. And studying would be like if I'm reading it again and trying to understand what the message is being conveyed.
Okay, let's do one thing. Let's sleep. Let's dream. Let's hope that Yamuna Mataji come in our dream and she will tell what is studying it. Because I only have these two words. I'm just basically reading is also actively trying to understand. Studying is while you are reading and understanding, you are also bringing different perspectives so that you can thoroughly understand it. Yeah, where you are bringing, for example, if it was calculus, you are just not reading you are just all bringing everything that can give you a complete understanding of it. That's what we do in studies, right? Anyway, both are right. No, you are right. No? You are right? He's not right. So, okay. I am right. Yeah? So, I'm just reading here, not studying. she was very strong in reading and studying. Every morning she would read the Bhagavatam and teachings of the Acharyas, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur and Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Every day she would read and study. Huh? Taking special note when they spoke about holy name. She had such a great taste for the chanting. That's why when the holy name topic comes, she spent more time to understand it so that she can apply, get more deeper in chanting. Rather, when we come across the chanting, we think, hey, story is important. Huh? How can I? Story is important. Philosophy is important. Logic is important. Hey, if tomorrow Pratik Prabhu is asking me, I should answer him. That is more important. Holy name, let it do its miracle. It will do. No, she was making a careful note of when it comes about the holy name. And then, this was a major focus for her, and she would relish reading, especially instructions related to Nama Bhajan and Guru Seva. Second thing, what? Guru Seva. So, which means when we are reading, when these important points come, hey, come on, I have a target. I have 20 pages, means that should be over. Something will come, or let it come, that is nature. But my nature is finish in whatever time I have so many responsibilities, I have to balance. No. Yamuna Devi is making sure explicitly that when these jewels are coming, she is not leaving them loose, letting lost. She is holding them tight. And then Srila Prabhupada called Yamuna Devi Dasi a sannyasini. She even, Prabhupada himself was saying, calling. Why? Because she herself decided that she wanted to lead a sannyasini life. But a woman, a sannyasi, so Prabhupada explicitly told Gurudas, Prabhuji, that you also take sannyas. Her husband, you also take sannyas, she will be sannyas, both are sannyas, all fine, no problem. So how much staunch devotion she has, that she is, what is the meaning of sannyas? To be dead to the world. Sannyas means he has no more relations with the world, except one relation with the Lord. And then she said, Srila Prabhupada Kirtan has no tinge of being a performance. She told in a conversation about what she observed in Prabhupada Kirtan. We may see a Prabhupada tune, same beat, but she observed very important things. She said, it is not a performance. For all the Kirtaniyas, where are the Kirtaniyas? Everyone. It is said, it was purely for the pleasure of Krishna. It allowed the chanter access to the fact that the Lord's holy name and the whole Lord himself are non-different. So much is there. What is there? To understand that the Lord's name and the Lord are non-different. That is the essence. He said that the key is engaging in Krishna Kirtan without anarthas. Was hearing and studying our literature, and gradually one would rise to the platform of pure devotional service. How can we get that? Prabhupada said that one should read scriptures. When one reads the scriptures, this gyan, that is what will beat our head, beat our mind repeatedly, so that we understand that bhakti is everything, the holy name is everything, rest everything is only whatever, but not most important. In the course, in correspondence with Bhakta Karl, Yamuna Devi wrote, leading and chanting in Kirtan has little to do with how we sound to each other. It has much more to do with how we call out to Krishna and immerse ourselves in hearing the vibration of the holy names. What a vehicle for experiencing the love of Godhead. This is the way. Yamuna Devi said, to that degree one follows Srila Prabhupada, to that degree things are revealed. And she gave example of Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj. She felt that because of his deep connection with the holy name, his dedication to japa, his private time with bhajan, with japa, he was able to perceive Srila Prabhupada's presence in separation. She said, Prabhupada feels freely, gave everything to all. This is very important. If we are considering ourselves followers of Prabhupada, Prabhupada is giving this very important. She said, Prabhupada freely gave everything to all of us. We may not say, no, 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 no. Prabhupada was, by the time Prabhupada left, I am not there. Prabhupada gave everything to all of us, she said. But it is the individual's hankering. It is just like there is a rain. The rain is falling everywhere, but depending on how big is my bucket, to that extent I can take that mercy. She said, but it is the individual's hankering which leads him to make certain decisions in his life to catch that mercy. What is the return? Decisions. We need to make decisions. We don't want to be cowards. As one of you said, anxiety. Anxiety. If we are cowards, anxiety will dominate us. If we take shelter of scriptures of Bhagavatam, then we become fearless. If we become devotees, then we are fearless. If we are fearless, the decisions what we take will be in right clarity. I am going to finish 5 minutes. This is guarantee. But which 5 minutes, don't ask me. As we know, when Yamuna Devi, or I should call Yamuna Mataji, when she has such a great appreciation for Kirthan, when she has done Govindam Adi Purusham, it became amazing successful track. You know what? Yamuna Devi led the vocals for Govindam. रोहन प्रभु स्पीकर यहाँ है. What do you call that? Adhyaksha? So this Govindam prayers, that we hear in temple, right? At the darshan morning. Yamuna Devi led the vocals for the Govindam prayers, and the recording, composition and production was done by George Harrison himself. It was released to public and it became the European musical hit charts. For a very long time, nothing was there. George Harrison was so impressed by her singing that he told her that he could make her one of the most famous and celebrated vocalist in the world. Anyway, he is already in such a great, but she wasn't interested. She wasn't interested. Her singing was pure devotional service to please Srila Prabhupada and Sri Radha Govind. That's the only thing she did. In this context, Mukunda Goswami recalls, but the devotees in Los Angeles didn't want Prabhupada to hear this, because the devotees in Los Angeles were thinking, hey, the lead vocalist was a feminine lady. So much that feeling was there. And they thought, and so they didn't let Prabhupada hear it. It didn't happen. One morning, just before the greeting of deities, Prabhupada was sitting on his Vyasasana, and when the deities door opens in Los Angeles, then there was this big bellow of smoke. This cloud of smoke that comes when they open the curtains, right? So all this happened. So right before this, Prabhupada said, what about that record that the devotees sent from London? He had heard about it, but they told him, it is just Yamuna singing. We don't want you to hear it. Then they said, there is no place to play it. And then he said, just play it on the system, the speakers. It's not like just hearing on, no, play it public. And then what happened? In the Los Angeles, when it was played on the big speakers, they said, okay, and very reluctantly went and fetched the recording and played it. As the deity doors opened, Prabhupada didn't say a word. He just listened with his eyes closed. Devotees got to see streams of tears coming down from his cheeks. That day, Prabhupada ordered that the song he played in temples all over the world at the time of greeting of deities. Huh? And her kirtans, Yamuna Devi had a dream and Giriraj Swami recollects it. In a dream she had, this is a dream where she was in a forest and Prabhupada was in the forest, and Prabhupada said, Prabhupada was also in the same forest, and somehow he engaged her in doing kirtan. She felt that from her past life there was a connection with Srila Prabhupada in relation to kirtan. So, amazing. We are not talking about alvars. Maybe why, after all, 12 alvars are who? One is a Garuda Dwaja, one is a Vanamala, yeah, the garland of the Lord. One is Shankha, one is Chakra. So they are very special Parshadas of the Lord, so they can be so exalted. We are talking about Yamuna Mataji, who is very dear to Prabhupada. Definitely they are very special. Yeah, it's not that we are undermining any greatness. Yeah, definitely they are not from this world, and they are definitely very pure souls that they have done. But if we are just telling like that, then we don't appreciate what they have done. When we want to aspire someone as a role model, or to have a passion to imbibe that spirit, we have to see how they have gone through. That is the reason why they are coming to the world, to show that life is not a catwalk. It would be very tough. It will be tough. It should be tough. If it is not tough, we will take it easy. It should be tough. If it is easy, for me, if it is easy, I wouldn't do anything. It should be tough. Okay, let me make it tough. No, Lord has given enough. It's already tough enough. Huh? And then we know about her cooking. We know about her cooking. How? She served as a personal cook for Srila Prabhupada for 8 years. Just imagine Prabhupada, how heavily he travels. She was personal cook for Prabhupada for 8 years. And amazing, I don't know if you have heard about this, where once they were going in a train. Yeah, remember? They wanted, a train. Prabhupada, they wanted to eat hot rice. How to make hot rice? She went, met the, what do you call the pilot? Pilot, na? Loco pilot. And loco pilot, where are you now? This is a coal engine, steam engine. Then, if you don't give me chance to cook for my master, I am going to jump from here. Who will take chance? Especially with mad devotees, no one will take chance. Anyway, so she served as Prabhupada as a cook for 8 years. This turned out to be inspiration for her own cookbook. Yeah, we know her famous cookbook. If you read, you will be just mesmerized the way that she details each recipe. If it is samosa, you will see how detailedly she mentions how to cut, at what angle, how to close, how to batch them, and also, amazing book. If her own cookbook entitled Lord Krishna's Cuisine, The Art of Indian Vegetarian Cooking, which won multiple awards, including International Association of Culinary Professional Cookbook of the Year. She later wrote, for 2 years I was part of a group that accompanied Srila Prabhupada on extensive tours of subcontinent. We think hey, it's too much, but what such a great devotee she did is that she took this opportunity that gave me the opportunity to learn from scores of famous temple Brahmin cooks. Wherever Prabhupada used to go, there was temple and pujaris. In some cases, I was privileged to be the first Westerner allowed in previously restricted temple kitchens. No, come on. Yeah, they have some rules and regulations. Okay, you make everything, I'll bring it to Prabhupada. No. She learned the art of cooking in various temples that she was touring for 2 years. In some cases, she paid attention to every detail That we can see in her writing of this book I mentioned. She paid attention to every detail. For instance, once when Srila Prabhupada was coming to Vrindavan, she went to Brajavasi. And she went to a Brajavasi and she asked, what is the best way to make Brajavasi roti? And then he gave some details. And then what happened? Then she told, you have to get this red Punjabi wheat berry, you have to grind it in the morning, and then you have to cook it with neem wood. And she followed all these steps involved. We may think, hey, for me roti, first of all making roti is no, she had so much that she wanted to please Guru. Yamuna Devi then went to Srila Prabhupada's room and placed a hot roti before him. And then what happened? One bite and remarked, this is from red Punjabi wheat berries. Prabhupada was saying, you crushed them this morning and used neem wood to cook the rotis. So all this fine. She had not told to Prabhupada, no, this is what I did. Prabhupada recognized. He just knew everything. Even then, he had an improvement proposal. He said, what did he say? Just one thing. They'll be wonderful if you fry them for another 1 or 2 seconds. 1 or 2? A guru will always correct. For why? For the perfection of disciple. Even if the disciple is perfect like here, still the guru will say correct. It's not criticizing, it is not showing down, but our mind is so that we always feel proud. To hold on that we don't get on to pride. Always there will be something. The angle is wrong. There is always something that we hear from Guru and it is for our good. And then, as I said, 5 minutes, na? It starts from when? I didn't know. When is it starting? Dhruv, did you start? No, you didn't start. Then no problem. In 1969, John Dennon's manor in England, Srila Prabhupada began teaching Yamuna the fundamentals of deity worship. Or Seva Puja, how to offer deity worship. And Prabhupada taught her how to bath, clothe and decorate his 6-inch Radha Krishna deities, as well as how to perform Aarti using his own 6-inch Radha Krishna deities. He continued to train her while she was in India with him, and she began worshipping her first tiny deities in 1971. When Yamuna was assigned the task of preparing for deity Seva at ISKCON, Krishna Balaram temple, what she did, Srila Prabhupada requested her to research the Goswami temples in Vrindavan for deity worship standards, attire and procedures. And now, just recently published, I have the book. The book is, oh my God, I don't know how one can be so detailed. Including she has done sketches. How should be the dress, how long it should be, how one should fold it, everything, and not just about it. It gives about the details in which Goswami temple, on which particular day, what color is used, everything. And it's not just like that, in which temple, which kind of dressing is done. Is it Rajput dressing? Because Rajasthani temple, every detail is there. It's amazing. I mean, and she made it all hand notes. It's not like, okay, there is something, someone is dictating and written. She wrote everything, because in this book, in the second half, her handwritten work is also mentioned.
Which book is this?
I think the book name is recently published. DT Seva Teachings. No, I forgot. I'll give the name. What was the name? I think, what do you call in Sanskrit this DT worship? I think something like that. I'll share it later. And then we are coming to the last part. What is her deep sadhana? This is very important. We may think that she's a full-time devotee, that's okay, she can do. what about us? We are not full-time devotees. Yeah? No? If we are not full-time devotees, we take the spirit here. It says that in the afternoon when there was some free time, Yamuna Devi would chant in the courtyard. When free time is there, what do we do? Free time itself is there after sleeping. No? Again you want to sleep. So it was very cold in Amritsar. Just trying to in the November, but it would be a little warmer when the sun comes out in the afternoon, and she would sit cross-legged with her back erect and chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra japa continuously with her eyes closed non-stop. Eyes closed non-stop. She told me that when she chanted, her ears, mind and heart opened up to the holy name. This is, she herself has said. This is Giriraj Maharaj is mentioning this. She would be fully absorbed in the sound, not even thinking that she was chanting the holy name or that there were names she were hearing. She was just absorbed in the sound. Such great devotees can have, where was this? Divakar Prabhu is missing? Or? We want to know how the end came, right? How is the end? Anyway, you are there now, you will tell later. You are tired for sitting, standing? Next, sleeping? I said already, your VIP couch is there. At about 6:30 in the morning on December 20th, Yamuna Devi, constant companion and spiritual confidant, Deenatarini Mataji, who was there, found that Yamuna had left. 6:30. Before night, both had prasadam. They discussed spiritual topic, and next day morning 6:30, Yamuna Devi Das, she left. How? Her hand was in her bead bag. She was sitting, her hand was in bead bag, and a slight smile on her face. She looked completely at peace, even blissful. She had been unafraid of death. She had been confident that she would again be with Prabhupada or somehow engage in serving his mission. Because she was confident. Why is she confident? She has served her Guru selflessly. And when we are selflessly serving, then we don't have to fear anything. We are sure that because I am giving my best, there may be so many problems, but I am giving my best. This is what the Lord sees. This is what the Guru sees. So she was completely peaceful that yes, attain. What do we want to know more is that we know that Yamuna Devi's Samadhi Mandir is in Vrindavan, in the midst of other great Vaishnavas. Yeah, today I could want to cover one more Vaishnava, but yeah, we take a break. What is written on her Samadhi is Yamuna Devi's beautiful Samadhi has been arched dome and is covered with intricate carving of peacocks. All, if you see, it's so wonderful, so beautiful. Why? Once she said, although smaller, it is very much similar to Vaishnava Saint Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. If you know in this Lokanath Goswami Samadhi Mandir, there we see also Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Samadhi. Yeah, it's very beautiful. So Yamuna was very fond of it. Of all the Samadhis in Vrindavan, it was her favorite. One is not thinking, hey, we know how much marble carving and no, she has melted the hearts of so many Vrajavasis, not only in ISKCON, all over, that she befitedly is resting in Vrindavan, in the Goshala, of whose Goshala is this? Prabhupada. And the front of Yamuna Samadhi, a plaque reads, unalloyed servant of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. The end not is here. There is a wire. But anyway. Huh? But spiritual won't end. You can take the wire, no? Otherwise, we have to stop, man. Hey, don't become that. So she knew the art. She knew the art of devotional service. This is very important. Lived a dedicated life of devotion and graciously and joyfully gave the gift of bhakti to others. This is what is written on that. This is all written in a book, a life of unalloyed devotion. Yeah. If we can, if we just spend some time to go through the great lives of these great devotees, then our real madness will go. Right now we are thinking, if we become full-time devotees, or if we think that if I am doing such a devotion I am mad. Actually now we are in a mad condition. This will go. Why? Because this Gyan will be there, and because of that only, for I am not a German, I am not a pakka, disciplined person where, get up early in the morning means that, no. Everything is possible if we want to do our best to Krishna. If at all, if it is 5 hours you sleep, that's fine, 2 hours, that's fine, 1 hour, that's fine. Go to hell for good health. Usually we say, good health. What is good health? What is good health, doctors? What is good health? That we spiritually attain our goal. That is good health. Whatever we are seeing in a different perspective is only kind of managing ourselves, comfort, whatever is required. That's okay. We're done. So I'll stop here. I had to stop here, but there is, if you give me 5 minutes, I don't know. I'll keep it very short. I'll close this, so then it's fast. There is another great devotee of Prabhupada, disciple. His name is Vibhu Chaitanya Das. Vibhu Chaitanya Prabhu. He came to Vrindavan, and then he came across Srila Prabhupada, and then Prabhupada gave him initiation. And after initiation in Vrindavan, there was a requirement, a need for cooking prasadam, bhoga for the Lord. And then he got this service. Getting such service is very difficult to handle. We know how creative you have to be to serve the Lord 5 times. 5 times you have to cook to the Lord for His pleasure, not for our pleasure. For our pleasure it's okay. He was doing that for 15 years. Non-stop. It's not like there is some break. Monday to Friday I take care, Saturday, Sunday break. No. He was doing every day, and that too he was cooking alone. It is not that he was he was doing everything all alone. He became, at one stage he became weak, but still he didn't stop. He, at a stage where it came, he was cooking and cooking. Finally they said, no, better something else. And then he started serving Charnamrit. There is so nice description. If you get chance, read His Holiness Jayadvaita Maharaj. He wrote appreciation to Vibhu Chaitanya Prabhu. He says that the way that he was giving even Charanamrit to the devotees made them that this Charanamrit is sweeter than anything. So filled with love. He didn't get into any politics. He didn't get into any other thing. He didn't even leave. We know when we go to Vrindavan, we want to see thousands of temples. He didn't leave. He didn't leave the compound of Krishna Balaram temple. He went only 2 times, that too because of health issues, and he said that's the worst thing that he said, waste of time. And after that, when he was not able to even give this Charnamrit, by the time he was already like completely bent, like it said that his face was almost parallel to the floor. So much because of extreme back pain. He was like that, and he was moved from different floor to the ground floor in the ashram. He was completely making sure that he used to hear the chanting that's happening in the temple. He arranged such a way that he was always absorbed in the hearing the holy name. He was chanting, hearing, chanting. And when Jayadvaita Maharaj went, he, even in spite of such physical condition, he himself got up, he invited, offered him everything. That reminds me Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj and Niranjan Maharaj conversation, but we go next time. But I'll finish with this, that Jayadatt Maharaj himself was saying how amazing personality. So he himself says is pure devotee of Krishna. Jayadatt Maharaj doesn't just simply give a tag to anyone. It should be absolute truth. So he's pure devotee of Krishna, that he's so much absorbed only in that. And then what happened is, the when the Kartik was beginning, then he asked one of his other devotee that can you please bring gold, this small spoons and cups or something, that I would like to give gifts to all the god brothers, yeah, that as service to them. Then the person asked, do you want to live one more year? Then he told, I would have read exact words, but he said, Radharani has took enough service from me. Means he has completely dedicated that, whatever he said, that Radharani has blessed him the service, and that she has used him perfectly. With that satisfaction he left. His Samadhi Mandir is next to Yamuna Devi. So great personalities, their homes are in Dham. They are exemplary. When we are talking about Yadyat Acharati Shrestha, they are exemplary Shreshthas. We don't want to be cheated, we don't want to go here and there and lose ourselves in, no. They are wonderful. These are just sample examples that we just went through. They are amazing examples from time eternal. It is only that we are not able to maybe give enough attention so that we can become serious, so that we can dive deep enough. Otherwise we again come back above and then again go up and down, and chalte ka naam gaadi. It's going, let it go. We are there. I was thinking how to, this is last, over, class is over. I was just thinking, my thoughts I have to tell, right? Till now I didn't say my thoughts. My thought, I was thinking that if we want to have that absorption, I found shelter in Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is an amazing means through which we can take shelter, we can become fearless gradually. And of course Krishna may test, but the taste of Bhagavatam is so nice that I was thinking at the moment, anyway, what are we doing every Saturday morning? We are having a deep dive of Bhagavatam anyway. But I was thinking Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya means every day, if there is interested aspirants, every day I was thinking, why don't we make this as our bedtime story to help ourselves to dream Krishna. So that night, what we are doing right now, I was just thinking, we are spending 15-20 minutes to read one translations, only translations. We take any chapter, not any chapter, we want to go from beginning till end. We take one chapter, we read only translation. We time box it to 35 minutes, 5 minutes. 5 minutes only for discussion, but 30 minutes. If we finish the chapter early, what to do? Let's time box it, means 30 minutes, 35 minutes we definitely spend. If that's not enough for only reading translation, when we not discuss it. But if we can have this 30 minutes every day in the evening, morning we can't count much, evening is the time. If we can make it at least for 40 days, let's see what happens. I want to try it. Ambika Mataji? Not a good idea? Good idea, thank you. Who wants to join the club? We have night chanting club, but who wants to join? We are reading only translations. Time will be 11:30 to 12. Because that is the time where I will be finished and then I am now about to sleep. No, we will see.
8 to 8:30 something.
8:30 to 9 is better.
8:30 to 9.
Families with kids can. We only will read translations for God's sake. Otherwise, I would. We will read only translations so that we want to go through Bhagavatam as from starting till end
So from
and every day. No, only from starting. Only from starting.
we are
No, but this goes in a very detail, right? Let it go detailedly. Because when we mix them, then we will not have that. So that's why I forgot so much. So let me start from beginning. Who raised your hands? Camera, let's scan it.
8:39.
No. Okay. Let's dive deep so that 2025 can be very, very crazy year of our life. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
I would like to know that is there anyone who don't have japamalas?
Oh yes. To dive deep you need weapons, no? Sorry. You need tools.
After hearing this much, definitely we need.
Who has no Japamala? Raise your hands. You don't have Japamala, you want to have one? There is no obligation, you can have it.
Yeah,
Or you should have it.
Then there is no question to ask you. You have to take one.
What you do is secondary. At least when you have na, it comes to my, I have to do something. Yeah. Question. Balla balla dance. Okay. What is time? Was I over time? That's it. मुझे नहीं पता 8 तक ले जाते हैं. We'll talk later. So who wants Japamala? Who wants Japamala? Raise your hands. Hari, you have Japamala? How many rounds?
Yeah, maybe
See, he is already 16.
16.
Oh, yes. Pratik Prabhu, you don't have Japamala, na? You have. Hey, everyone sit. Silence. Hey, recording this? Cut it. Stop it. I'll edit.